right, Scale the Planning Girl. Welcome back to my channel and another Hobonichi cousin video. This is for the week of June 12th, and I have this fabulous ladybug kit from Crafts by Polly shop. There's a link in the description box below for you to shop at Crafts by Polly and use my code GALE20, save 20%, and get a fabulous June freebie. I was looking for some numbers. I think I'm going to jump into my extras. I just like to use up some things first. Ooh, I have some red ones. That could be fun. I'm going to use these. These are left over from what I want to say is a Planner Sister sticker kit, but I could be wrong. So it's actually Tuesday, mid-morning. It has been an interesting 24 hours. And I alluded to that last week when I was sharing the tail end of last week's hobo, which for me was just 1 or 2 minutes ago, and for you was a week ago. So let me tell you about that while I lay down all the things. So yesterday, oh, the sun, it's glorious, but not when you're planning. There we go. So yesterday I had gone to town to go to the bank because the bank here in my town closed. So we have to drive 20 miles one way to get to a bank. Or in this case, I drove to where my parents live, and that's about 40 miles. Did my banking, spent the day with my mom and dad, came home and said to my husband, it was raining, chilly, and I said, let's just have frozen pizza. I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade and was relaxing, and the phone rings, and it's my mom, and she's like, your son just called. He broke down in blah, 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 which is a town between where he works and where he lives, but an hour from where he lives and about 40 minutes or so from where we live. So off we go, hubby and I, because that's all the details we had. I didn't know if he was on the side of the road. I knew what town he was in. I knew he was at the school there. And so I thought, okay, well, hopefully he's pulled over at the school and he should be safe in the parking lot. And, so we drove there. And as we arrived in town, I saw my dad. I saw my dad's car. And so we followed my dad. My son did all the right things. He had broken down, and he, as I later found out, jogged back to a gas station a couple miles, he thought it was, from where he broke down. And then he got help. The person there was able to call a tow truck. The tow truck towed him to this other town, which I'm guessing they must have some sort of thing where, hey, this is where we tow your car to. And once there, he was able to call my parents, and he chose to call my parents because he knew I was going to be at my parents' house. And he also knew that my husband was working. So all of those were brilliant, smart, glorious, good job, son types of things. Yeah, so we get there, send my parents off and away. And my husband talked to the mechanic. He's supposed to be calling this morning to let us know. He thinks my son's fuel pump went. He's going to look at the car, let us know what it needs, let us know an estimate, and then hubby and I are going to make some decisions. This is a tiny trash sticker from Coffee Planner Mom. So, needless to say, So we drove back here to our house, and our son got his, my husband's car. I made him a quick sandwich while my husband fueled up the car. My son ate the sandwich. He, grabbed the keys and off he went home. And yeah, and that doesn't sound like a big hullabaloo. But for us it was. And everything worked out okay, except for, the oh my gosh moment, the wondering, is he all right? And how much is this going to cost? But so yeah, that was the excitement. So yesterday I went to my parents, and this is a Kaweco medium point, and I have a blue-black ink cartridge in here. I went to my parents, and visited with them. My mom and I toured the house with regards to information for their will and what needs to be done and what's where and that kind of thing. She's been wanting to do that for a little while. So we did do that. And I was there for the day. I do want to acknowledge that it rained. And I have these cute little Winstons from Nightingale Paper Co. And I think since I have ladybugs, it'll kind of add some cuteness to the spread. So I think I'm going to take this red one and I'm going to add it here. We really needed the rain. I was so glad it rained all day. And I'm going to guess it was somewhere in the 70s, but I don't know. I didn't really pay that much attention. So in this box, I'm going to write my little thing about the boy breaking down. So I'm going to write that in there. I think I have a car sticker. On many of ExoMama plans, you get a car. Yes. So I have green and blue. I think I'll use the green. I'm going to put that here. And I think while I'm here, I like this. And I'm going to put that here. I did not sleep well. And let's see. For dinner, we had, I'm going to put this here so I don't smear. We had pizza. At my mom's, we had salad, and that was quite nice. I don't know what that is. But we had pizza last night. So, and let's see, on Monday, so today, I don't know what is happening, but I have to make sure I text my mother-in-law. I'm going to put it today up here because we had like a virtual shower for my daughter, and she has a box of goodies for us to take when we go. So I weeded. It's not the pen I want to use. Check. And I also had to check the rain barrel. It is full. I'm so glad. Check. And I made an angel food cake. And I also vacuumed. I don't have a space for that, but I do have a vacuum sticker. Oh, I think this orange one will be great. And we'll use a Coffee Planner Mom script. I'll use the simple script for vacuum. We'll do this. It's going to take up a couple spots, and that's good because honestly, I try to vacuum every day. All right, so I've done that. And then my plan for this afternoon, and maybe we'll put it in a box. Let's use this one. We'll turn it this way. And I think I'll do a to-do. Because today I want to work on July 4th cards. And then I need to text my mother-in-law. She might be stopping by. Tonight for dinner, if we're home, we're going to have pork fried rice. And if we're not home, I don't know. So I'm just going to leave that blank for now, and we'll have to see what transpires. So you'll have to leave a comment below. Are you a parent of adult children? And yeah, you're still parenting your adult children. You're still helping them out, right? Ugh. Put in my clip. So while I'm here, I'm actually going to, before all that went down, on Sunday, I finished reading Disney's Land, which I really enjoyed. And so, it's not going to go under here under D. It was a good one. I think I might put it here under a favorite because I really did enjoy it. It's not my beach read, so I think I'll put it under favorite. I liked reading about it. I like Walt Disney World. This was Disney's Land. But I am going to share this book with my uncle who has timeshare there. Now, I wanted to show you, at one point, I was showing you in my literary logbook that I've filled this up. When I turn the page, boom. So, but I still want to keep track of, because like last year I read 66 books, which to me is not very many. And in 2021, I read 80, which is okay. I usually read around 100 and some. So I want to improve over 66 and maybe even beat my 80. And right now in 2023, I've read 3, 9, 10, 11, 17, 26, 34. So far I've read 34. So if I read 34 more, I'll beat my 66, but not my 80. Anyway, I think I'll write this in here. Since I have this whole thing, I might as well fill it out. I don't usually fill out pages and that kind of thing. I just keep track of the books. There were 378 pages, and I finished it on Sunday, which was, I gotta check, the 11th. And I started reading it on the 7th. One of the things I thought was funny, it's not a direct quote. Um, they were really pushed for time for opening, and they hadn't had time on the outside of the gates to like do all the plantings that they wanted to do to perfect, and there was a lot of crabgrass and weeds. And so Walt Disney told the gardener, "You know Latin names of things, right?" And the gardener's like, "Yeah." And Disney's like, "Then just put signs for Latin names for all that crabgrass. People will just think it's part of the, part of the landscape. And we'll fix it later." And I just thought that was hysterical. So I actually am going to keep this and store it. I actually keep it over here on my side, but I think, to put it in here because I'm going to be tracking as well. I don't really have a string because, see, this is not that kind of a binder. But I might keep it in here. All right, so that is that. And I'll see you tomorrow to talk about Tuesday. It is Thursday morning, and I'm super excited because I'm going to be going to get my hair cut in a bit, but I need to plan. Oh, let's see. I worked on my July 4th cards, and my mother-in-law came. Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll put that in this box. Yeah, just gonna put it here. She stopped by with the baby shower gift for our daughter, which we're gonna take with us to North Carolina, because sometimes it's just awkward to mail stuff. So that was quite nice. Hubby and I, what do we have Tuesday? I don't know, but Wednesday, oh yes I do. We had pork fried rice. That was really good. I made it with the leftover pork chops, and that should be up here. Oh, Gail. That should say, these are my highlights, or my thing that happened. Mike's mom came. Okay, and then Wednesday I made spaghetti because it was cold yesterday, cold and rainy. So let's get some weather. I have these from the Happy Planner, and it rained. We really needed rain, and it rained all day Monday, and it rained all day Wednesday. But I want to say it was probably in the 60s. Oh, I already have that there. Look at that. I have it twice. What a screwball. Yesterday was cold. It was probably not even in the 50s. And that's why I wanted a hot meal. But so far at the moment, the sun is shining. So we'll see how that goes. Wednesday, let's do a to-do list. And let's do a today. Yesterday, I started making the bookmarks for my students, and I filmed it. Excuse me. And I messed around a lot on the computer. too much YouTube. Today, I am getting my hair done at 10:30. I want it to go a different direction. It's not at 10:30, it's at 11. I'm thinking 10:30 because I'm going to walk to get it. And let's do outside walks. I took a walk on Tuesday morning, right off the bat by myself. And then yesterday, hubby and I walked after dinner. Here comes the kitty. She's trying to get in. I have the door shut because my husband's on a work call. And my plan is to walk to and from my haircut. So that'll be a good couple miles. My son's car is still not ready, and it's making me a little bit nervous because we're on a bit of a time crunch for hubby and me. But we'll see how that works out. I need to meal prep and get my grocery list around. I should say meal plan. I want to plan, tonight's going to be leftovers, but I need to plan Friday, Saturday, Sunday's dinners. And Sunday is Father's Day. And we are going to go over and see my dad at some point. Let's letter that. That's all right. It's okay. I also need to, at some point, I need to vacuum my car. Maybe I'll just write that in here. I don't know where I keep getting these. I think that's ink. I'm going to put myself a list down here. Okay. Now, I haven't been doing this for a couple of days. So the 9th was Friday. I've been into drinking these Mike's Hard Limeades. And then the 10th, the last concert. I don't do that. That's what I wrote. Yeah, the last concert I went to was I saw Def Leppard when I was 40. No concerts. See, last year. I don't do that. What were you feeling today, which was Sunday? And Monday, 23. For Tuesday, what was I looking forward to for Tuesday? My son's car situation. And then the 13th, I say I'm okay. That's my current affirmation. And yesterday, project dragging my feet on. I don't really have a current project. And today is the 15th. Today's overall vibe. I can't respond to that because I don't know. All right, I'm going to set that aside and I'll see you in a bit. It's Thursday night. I walked to get my hair cut. It just was a quick little trim, which was great. And I didn't write this out, but it's basically ready. I did not vacuum my car. Instead, I read a book on the deck all day. Maybe what I will do is just get a read sticker. Oh, I think I have a Happy Planner one, don't I? Shouldn't say all day. I read a book and it wasn't necessary. I'm going to use this me time. I don't know where the me time came from. I just sat on the deck and read. It was just beautiful. It was sunny and a little bit of wind. Let's see. I need a sun sticker. I had a Mike's Hard Lemonade. This drink is from Coffee Planner Mom. That looks delectable. And where is my sun? My sunshine. It's right here. And it was sunny. There were some clouds. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day. Hubby and I went for a walk also. And I yacked with my boy. So tomorrow, I am going to go get groceries in the morning. I did not get any Happy Mail. Let's see, today's Thursday. I walked and we had leftover spaghetti. And my highlight was chatting with my kids. I also need to work out the Sonata pickup. Just write myself a little note. Today's overall vibe was relaxing. Got a haircut and read on the deck. All right, I'll see you tomorrow. I have ink on my hand in case you're wondering. I was filming earlier and yeah, made a little mess. So it is Saturday morning. Yesterday, hubby and I did go get groceries, and we returned the recycling, the bottle recycle. So that was good. And tomorrow when we head to town, we are going to get rid of the glass recycling. And we need to take a check for the car. Important. I'm going to lay that down. And this final checklist. And that takes care of that sheet. And yesterday I cleaned the bathrooms. And I vacuumed. Put it in past tense. I'm going to use this here to journal. And I'm going to do the 2x. While we're in town, we have got to buy water softener salt. Okay. Hubby and I did go for a walk on Friday and Saturday. Friday's highlight was we got some Long Island iced tea and enjoyed sitting around watching YouTube and drinking it and laughing and chit-chatting. And then today, Saturday, I forgot Thursday. Oh well, I'll just be out of order. Today, Saturday, we've already gone for a walk, and I plan to read on the deck. And Sunday, we're going to visit my parents. Last night for dinner, we had salad with chicken. Tonight, we're having tuna noodle. And tomorrow, we are having pizza. So that is super fun. Love it. Yeah. And no happy mail all week. What a bummer. I really thought I was going to get another order in, but I guess I didn't. So I've used everything except for a habit tracker, a couple bill dues, and I was going to do that for happy mail, but didn't get any. So I'm going to recycle that. Yeah, and that is how this is going to look. I'm going to do a little bit of journaling off camera. So if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. And if you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Check out the description box below. Shop at Crafts by Polly Shop on Etsy and save 20% with Gail 20. And I will see you next time. Thanks so much for joining me. Bye.